If you are a B2B sales professional, you know that leads are the lifeblood of your business. Tyler Kemp here, and last month I was able to generate about 500 new leads on LinkedIn for one of my clients. And the best part is there was no ads, no ad spend, no variable cost, no complicated marketing funnels, and we were able to do this for him with almost zero work and effort on his part. Today, I'm gonna show you exactly how we did it. So I run a sales accelerator program specifically for business-to-business professionals called the Omnipresence Engine. And as a part of that program, one of my clients last month, we were able to generate about 500 new leads for them. And they went ahead and actually recorded a video testimonial for us, which you can see in the link below. And one of the most intriguing parts of this process is that not only did we generate these leads, but we were able to follow up with them as well. And these aren't just pie in the sky leads. These were targeted prospects, the kind of people that this particular business owner really wanted to talk to. So how exactly did we do it, and how did we do it with zero ads and zero time spent on their part? Today, I'm gonna share with you what we're calling the 4 tactics of the LinkedIn growth engine. Tactic number 1 is to identify your prospects in LinkedIn Sales Navigator. If you are selling business to business, I strongly encourage you to invest in LinkedIn Sales Navigator. It is one of the most interesting and powerful platforms that I've had the privilege of using. What's so neat about it is that rather than just putting ads out there into the world, you can actually create a list of people that you already know are your ideal market, right? You can filter down by title, by industry, by seniority. So you can actually work with CEOs. You can target people who have only been at their current role for 3 to 5 years, things like that. And by making sure that your filtering is just right, you can easily churn out a list of 2,000 to 30,000, even 50,000 prospects that might fit your target demographic. The challenge then, of course, becomes actually turning these prospects into real life leads for your business. But you've handled the hard part, which is targeting. One of the reasons you really do need to make sure you invest in Sales Navigator on LinkedIn is because LinkedIn will actually throttle the amount of people you can reach through the free version of the platform, which means that you can't send as many messages, you can't connect with as many people, you don't have access to as tight of filtering, and you don't want to be wrong on that, right? Because your message is going to resonate with a certain kind of person, and you don't want to be marketing to someone that's not actually a good fit for your offer. So tactic number 1 is extremely simple. Pay LinkedIn, get LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and create a saved search of the kind of person that is going to be the right fit for your business. Now, tactic number 2 is connect to 30 to 50 of these people every single day. Now, this is the hard part. Now, you might be saying to yourself, Tyler, that actually sounds like a lot of work, and it is, especially because you don't want to use these Chrome extensions out there to try and do this automatically. Unfortunately, a lot of that goes against LinkedIn's terms and service, and if you're not extremely careful, you could get your account in trouble. In fact, LinkedIn already is able to identify if you're using these kinds of platforms. Now, I'm not saying you can't use automation, but I am saying that you have to be extremely careful because LinkedIn can detect if you are using a Chrome extension to automate some of these processes, and if they catch you, you could risk getting your account banned. So how then can you possibly reach out to 30 to 50 new people every single day? Now, I'm not gonna reveal all of my secrets, but my team and I have come up with a way to systematically get this done in a way that doesn't require any work on behalf of our clients. However, you can do this yourself if you have the chops for it. The problem then becomes doing it consistently, day in, day out, every single day, Monday through Friday, without lapse, because that is the only way you're going to get these kinds of results. And it all begins with a simple connection message where you are inviting your prospect to connect with you and add them to your network. Now, some of these people are going to accept your request and some of them are not, but those that do become new prospects in your LinkedIn account, and you can start actually working with them, reaching out to them, and working that particular lead. Which brings us into tactic number 3, which is message your new connection over 30 days. Now, this again can be a challenging thing to do, but if you can do it, the results are literally mind-blowing. When you make that new connection, they don't really know who you are, they don't know who you serve, they don't know how you do whatever it is you do, and they don't trust you. So you can't just go in there and say, hey, do you want to buy from me? You should use the next 30 days to start a conversation and introduce your offer in such a way that it is easy to receive. I typically like to send about 7 or 8 messages over the course of 30 days with every new connection that I have. And the more specific you can be with this message, the more relevant it's going to be to the people that are reading it. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to actually create a new message every single time. You can actually pre-write a series of messages or a sequence of messages that you then copy and paste every single day into LinkedIn. The challenge though becomes tracking it and making sure that you are on top of every new connection that comes in, right? Knowing what day they connected. 3 days later, you're gonna send them this. 5 days later, you're gonna send them this. 7 days later, you're gonna send them that message. And so on and so forth to ensure that no lead gets left behind and every lead has a chance to become what we're calling a sales qualified lead. So what really makes them that sales qualified lead? It's when they respond, when they actually start to engage with you in your messages. And now you've moved this prospect from a cold lead into a sales qualified lead who is actually engaging in conversation with you. Now, you've heard it said that the fortune is in the follow-up, which is why tactic number 4 is create great content. So far in this process, you have identified the perfect ideal prospects for your business in LinkedIn Sales Navigator. And then you started reaching out to 20 to 50 of them every single day with connection requests. Once a certain portion of those people have connected, we talked about actually messaging them over the course of about 30 days to introduce your offer, start a conversation, and build a real relationship with that prospect. But now, after all that work, you're still gonna have certain prospects that have engaged with you and certain prospects that haven't. Certain prospects that are ready to move forward with your sale and others that just aren't ready right now. So what do you do with all of these people that you're generating, all these leads you're generating that aren't ready to buy? The answer is to create amazing content over the long term. What this looks like is posting unique content every single day on your account so that when these prospects log into LinkedIn, you show up on the newsfeed over and over and over and over again. And regular posting is great, but it's not typically enough to just post on social media. The next level and the way that you truly maximize your organic reach on LinkedIn is to post a LinkedIn article. Now, if you're extremely tight on time or resources, then maybe you don't actually decide to write articles, but you'd be missing out on a huge organic portion of what is truly making this system so effective. So what I recommend doing is just setting aside 30 minutes a day to post on your social media account so that you are remaining relevant. And if you can take the extra time to write and post an article or a video, you're gonna find that your organic reach goes through the roof. Now, each of these tactics I've mentioned so far are things that I do for my customers in our Omnipresence Engine service. But you don't have to wait to get this done, and it doesn't have to break the bank. Now, if you would like to see if this process would specifically work in your business and niche, I would love for you to apply for a 15-minute phone call with myself or my team at venturetactics.com so that we can help you accelerate your sales, ignite your production, and get off the hustle hamster wheel going forward so that you can actually build in predictable lead generation and predictable nurturing into your business. And if you haven't gotten a chance yet to check out our method, I would love for you to visit thefireformula.com, where we go through how frequency, intimacy, relevancy, and efficiency can ignite your production and take you to the next level of sales growth. Now, if you found this content valuable, I would invite you to like, subscribe, and don't forget to click the little bell icon as well so that you can be notified of any new videos that we create. I'm also interested in hearing what kind of questions have arisen in you after watching this video. Now, if you'd like to see if this process would work for you in your specific industry and you'd like to jump on a 15-minute phone call with me, type strategy call in the comments below and I'll send you a link to my Calendly where you can book a time on my calendar and we can go through some discovery questions to see if you would actually be a good fit for our program. So thanks again, guys. I hope this video was valuable and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.